And hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. We have a great show coming up for you guys today, a full carousel on the Amazon Live side. So if you guys are new to us here on Amazon, make sure you guys do hit that unmute button. Also, follow us for all of our deals that we have here. We're actually on Amazon Live 6 days a week. We're on Monday through Saturday. You can find us here. We have a full carousel that we're going to be sharing with you guys today. Today's deals are all under $100. We also want to welcome those tuning in on Facebook, on LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as on YouTube. If you guys see something that you guys definitely want more information about, let me know. We have all of the products here with us today in the home studio. So I'm excited about being able to share with you again. Everything is under $100 today. So a great way to be able to do some shopping over the weekend. And I'm glad to be able to help you with that. A lot of these things I actually initially got either for family members, and then they told me about their experience, and then I end up getting it for myself. So now I've been able to experience it as well. Beginning with the very first item we're going to be talking about today, and that is the foot spa. This is something I told you guys about before if you follow us here on Amazon, but I initially got one of these from my mom. This is the Arbiter foot spa here. And there are a few things that I love about this. For those who are looking to be able to not only take care of their feet, but also to soothe those aching feet, this one by Arbiter definitely does help out. I love the fact that you can be able to cover it so you don't have to worry about a lot of dust getting in it. And it actually comes with its own foot scrubber as well, which definitely comes in handy. I love the fact, too, with this, you just fill it with warm water. You're able to be able to have the massage feature on the inside. Also, the rolling feature, too, you can see there. Really easy to be able to use. And I love the fact that this one is actually collapsible as well. So it doesn't take up a lot of space when you're finished using it. I put mine under the cabinet. My mom keeps hers under her bed. But you can be able to easily store it away and then, of course, cover it up. Make sure you keep the dust out. It has a nice long cord on this one as well, which definitely comes in handy. All you have to do when it's not in use is be able to do it like you see I have here, wrapped around the bottom. But again, this is the Arbiter Foot Spa. Really does come in handy. It's on sale right now for $49.99. It's 29% off. Now, I will say this, too, about today's show. We have 40 products that we're going to be showing with you guys today. Out of the 40, 30 of them are on sale today. So a lot of good deals for you guys. And again, nothing over $100. So some great weekend shopping to be able to do for yourself, but also for the family members and even for some friends. We have some products that are coming up today that I think make great gift ideas, especially with graduation and that kind of thing coming up. So definitely stay tuned for that. And as I mentioned, if you have any questions about anything you guys are seeing today, let me know. We'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. But again, we're kicking things off with the Arbiter Foot Spa. It really does come in handy. Again, I got one of these for my mom. After that, I got one for myself. And it's one of those things that you can be able to enjoy, especially on the weekend. If you've had a long week, a great way to be able to unwind. All right, the next thing we're going to be able to talk about in today's broadcast, we're going to go back to the beginning of the carousel here, and that is our portable power bank. Now, I've told you guys before on this broadcast, we've shown you guys some great power stations. We're not highlighting any power stations today, but if you guys are traveling, I know like for myself, I have some events this month. This is great for you guys to keep your laptop powered up or even some other devices as well. This one is on sale right now for $89.98. I love the fact that you do have the 1 3-prong plug there. You have to be able to charge up 2 of your USB devices there. And it also has a flashlight on the back of it as well. You can even signal with this too, as you can see there. But this definitely comes in handy if you're traveling, you're on the go. You want to make sure you're able to have your laptop charged up or even another device as well. But again, this one is on sale right now for $89.98. Really well designed. We've also talked to you guys about the power station you can get with a bundle with this. So when you click on the listing, you'll see you can make it a bundle with the power station. But since we're highlighting things under $100 today, I definitely want to make sure I told you guys about this. Really easy to be able to use. Again, just put it in your briefcase, your backpack, or your carry-on bag. And great to be able to have, again, to keep your items charged up. All right, our next item is from Stanley. That is our jump starter. And you guys know I love this from Stanley. It's one of those things that definitely comes in handy if you're in a situation where your car won't start, your vehicle won't start, and you don't have another vehicle that's close by. This one by Stanley definitely helps you out. The great thing is you're able to easily be able to jumpstart your vehicle using the cables here on the back, but it has some extra features as well. I like the fact that with this, and again, if you're keeping this in your vehicle, what I always tell people is to make sure you guys are charging this up at least a couple times a month to make sure it's ready. Then what I love that Stanley did on this, if you press the button here, it shows you exactly how much battery life you have on it. Let me press it again so you guys can see it there. So you can see, so mine's almost fully charged here. So that way you just want to check that to make sure that it is ready for when you need it. The only drawback to this particular thing, I'm going to tell you the other features here. The only drawback that I personally found on this that I didn't really think about when I ordered it was the fact that to be able to charge the actual unit, you will need an extension cord. So if you do not currently have an extension cord, if you're going to get this Stanley Jumpstart, does it work great? Yes, it does. But look at this. The way you charge it, the plug is built into the back, which is different than a lot of the other devices I've used in the past. Typically, it actually has a cord, a power cord, but there's no power cord that goes to this. So you need an extension cord to plug into the unit to be able to charge it. That's the only drawback. I do like the fact you can be able to charge 3 of your USB devices too. So if you do have this in your vehicle, you need to charge up your devices, you can do that. And it has a flashlight that is adjustable here on the side. You can see there. So that's a nice feature too. So again, a lot of great features with this. The only drawback, again, like I said, is the way you have to charge the actual unit. But does it work well with jumpstarting your vehicle? It absolutely does. And again, it's on sale right now for $68.86. Again, that is 14% off today. All right. Going to move on to our next item, and that is our cordless screwdriver from Techco. Now, if you guys follow us here on Amazon, you guys know I've been putting together a lot of products lately, and this is one thing that has definitely come in handy from Techco, and that is the screwdriver. It is rechargeable, which I love. It is really easy to be able to use, comes with all of your bits. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, let you see. So this is what the unit actually looks like. Let me take the screwdriver out there. So this is what the unit looks like. You can see it comes with your different bits there. Great way to be able to keep everything in one place. And the actual screwdriver itself is easy to use too. It's on sale right now for $27.99. I love the fact that it does have a safety button here. So if you have this safety button in the middle, nothing's going to happen when you press the trigger. When you do press it either to the left or to the right, that's when it actually operates. And again, so keep this in mind too. If you're going to be, you want to be able to take some screws out, you want it to be able to go to the right. If you want to be able to screw something in, you make sure that it's to the left. But it's really easy to be able to use, and get this. It actually has a flashlight on the bottom of the unit. You just press this button here. So you have a flashlight actually on the screwdriver itself, which is another nice touch. Techco makes some really good products. I like them a lot. But this one, again, is the cordless screwdriver for $27.99. That's 22% off today. But a really nice device. And again, like I said, if you've been following me here at Home with Cyrus Webb on Amazon, you'll notice I've been putting together a lot of products, and this is what I've been using here as the Tech Pro cordless screwdriver. All right. I was mentioning earlier about relaxing when it came to the foot spa. Another thing that has been very relaxing for me that I know you guys have also commented on is this water fountain from Homedic. I like this a lot. It's a really nice look in the home, but also in the home office. And look at it, really soothing. You do have to assemble this. So, I mean, the assembly is really easy. The instructions come with it, but you have your 3-tier there. You have to be able to, the stones actually come with it as well. The rocks that you see there, I have the majority of them in the bottom of the unit. But again, once you assemble it, you notice there's also a light there that's on the 1st and 2nd tier. It is on sale right now for $29.99. But again, I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear it. Just really soothing. Not very loud at all, which I like too. But a really nice addition to your home or to your office, and makes for a great gift idea too. But again, that is the fountain from Homedic. Again, $29.99. Another item that we've been talking about for the past week that I really like, and I have another one of these in my living room you guys are going to see soon here on Amazon, but this is the moving sand art. And what is cool about this is every time you turn it, it creates a different design. So you see what it looks like here. It comes in two pieces, the base that is reflective there, as well as the sand art that's on the top. All you have to do to activate it, and this is great for the kids, but also for us adults as well. I like it. All you do is take it off, and turn it upside down, and watch this. And it creates another design. So it's really cool. It also is very soothing. It's $23.99 for the moving sand art. I just like the look of it. And again, I think the kids will love it too. But us adults, if we're honest, we like it too. I like the way that every time you turn it, it creates a different design, which is really cool. And also the amount of time that it takes it to do it also varies depending on the direction of the sand that it's going in at that particular time. So again, a really cool addition to the office or the home too. Again, the moving sand art. I'm going to let it make this next design. I may turn it again later. But again, $23.99. Oh, I didn't highlight it there. Okay, now I have it highlighted for you guys there. All right, the next item is something that's funny. Here in the South where I live, we've had 70, 80-degree days recently. This morning, though, the temperature had dropped because we had some storms yesterday, as a lot of people did. So I had pulled out my cordless fan, and I love this thing because it sits flat on a surface, which is really nice. You can be able to clip it on the surfaces. Now, I don't have kids for myself, but I had one customer tell me on a previous broadcast they actually put theirs on their stroller. So that's cool to be able to know. But I like it because it sits flat, and spring is coming up really soon. And here in the South where I live, it gets pretty warm. So I love these, and these are a great thing to stock up on at the price they're on right now. So these cordless fans right now are $10.99. It was on sale earlier this week when I was putting together the carousel for today's broadcast. I noticed that it's off sale, but still for $10.99 has a lot of great features. So let me tell you about it. So again, the first thing I mentioned is it does have a flat surface there. You can be able to clip it on. As I mentioned earlier, you can clip it onto your desk or to other surfaces there. I like that you can move it up and down to change the direction of the airflow, but get this, you can also turn it to the left and to the right as well, which is nice. You have 3 different speeds on this particular fan, and all the buttons are on the back as well as the charging port for it. So I'm going to press the button here. That is your low. And as you can tell, not very loud at all. This is your medium. See, still not very loud. And then you have your high. Still not very loud, but the airflow on this is really good. So again, you have your 3 different levels that you can be able to have for your airflow. You press it again, that turns it off. Really easy to be able to charge. It does come with the charging cord on this, but the price right now is $10.99. It was on sale earlier this week, but the sale is off, but still for this price and for the size of it, I think it's a really good deal. All right, I'm going to move on to our next item, which is our solar charger. Now, I showed you guys earlier about the power bank you can be able to use to be able to power up your laptop when you're traveling. But this next solar charger is actually just for your phones and other smaller devices. So let me take you guys through it and show you the different features that I like on it. It is on sale right now for 67% off. And this sale has been on for a while. Again, I have no control over sales, so I don't know how long it will be on this price. But I can tell you it's been on, if you've watched my broadcast in the past, when we feature this particular charger, it has been on sale for a while. Again, at 67% off, $19.98. There are 4 features on this that I typically bring up. So I'll go ahead and go through those 4 features for you guys. As I alluded to with the title, it is a solar charger. Now, it doesn't mean you can only charge it in the sun. You can charge it just like you charge a regular charger. I'm going to show you that here in a bit. But if you are spending time outside camping or spending time outdoors, if you have direct sunlight, I would just advise you to have it solar panel face up. And that way, that will keep the actual charger charged for the time that you're outside. So you don't have to worry about having somewhere to actually plug it in. So that's the first thing. But if you are inside your home or you're traveling on the go, if you're an iPhone user, the other side is a wireless charger, which means you can just lay your phone on here to be able to charge it without plugging it up or anything. So again, if you're spending time outside, you can use a solar charger for that to be able to keep the actual charger charged up. On the other side, if you're a iPhone user, you can be able to use the other side as a wireless charger. Now, if you're not an iPhone user, I have iPhone as well as Android, so don't worry about that. You can be able to plug in two different devices here to charge, as you can see there. And that also is where you can charge the unit as well. So again, if you're in a situation where you don't have good sunlight or good artificial light, you can charge the unit here as well. Now, the fourth feature that I'll tell you guys about, because if you notice, a lot of the things I'm showing you guys have flashlights. This has a flashlight on it as well. You press and hold the power button, and you get a flashlight. You press the button again, you get an opportunity to signal if you need to signal. But this definitely comes in handy, I think. Again, so 4 great features for this. One, you can charge it if you're outdoors. You're using the solar panel. The second thing is it's a wireless charger for those who have iPhones. The third thing is you can actually charge up 2 devices on it, as you can see there. And the fourth thing is the flashlight that it has on it as well. And again, it's $19.98 at 67% off. And again, as I mentioned, these prices change. So I don't know how long it will be on that price, but it's been on that price for a minute. So definitely a great value. All right, since I just showed you guys this, let me go ahead and show you this in action for our next item. Our next item is our modern lamp, which you see here. It is on sale right now for $37.90. Now, I like the shape of this, and my name's starting with a C. I like it even more because of the way it looks. So what's cool about this modern lamp is it is USB powered, as you can see here. So, and it's a nice long cord on this too. So this will be great in your living room, bedroom, or in the home studio or office like I have it here. I'm going to plug it into the power bank we were just talking about, so you can take a look at it to see how good it looks. I like the fact that it has light on both sides of it, which makes it really cool. Go ahead and turn this on. There we go. Now, the thing is, so you see the 2 magnets that are here in the center? You want to make sure that these magnets stay connected, because that's actually how the light is actually lit as well. So you do use your USB cord to be able to plug it in, but the magnets have to be connected for it to light up. If the magnets are separated, even if it's plugged in, notice what will happen if I move the magnets away from each other. They actually will turn the light off. So that's the cool thing about this too. The magnets keeps it lit up. And again, it is $37.90 for it. I like the look of it a lot. I like the fact that, as you can see there, the light is on both sides of it. The middle of it is solid, but you do have light on both sides. And it's easy, again, to be able to put in different rooms. And it's one of those things, too, you can move around a lot, too. It makes for a great gift idea, I think, too. I have mine here in the home studio, but it's $37.90. Really easy to be able to have, and I think, too, a great attractive look as well. All right. Got to move on to our next item, which are our wireless earbuds. Now, these have been on a really good deal. I mentioned to you guys on our broadcast yesterday, we have another set of wireless earbuds that I've been testing. I'm going to be introducing to you guys next week. But these have been on sale for a good while, too, for 63% off today, $25.99. Now, what's cool about these particular wireless earbuds is that they come in a chargeable case. I like the fact that when you open up the case, it lets you see exactly how much charge you have available on the actual earbuds. And look at this. When you close the case, you can literally see them charging inside of the case there. See that? See the line moving There it is. The line moving over there. So you can literally see it charging inside the case. These fit really comfortable on the ear and in the ear. And these are, I think, great for men and women. It's a gold look there. Easy to be able to pair to your device too. I use it for music and podcasts, but definitely comes in handy. And again, I love the charging case that they come in, and it has a USB-C port there to be able to charge the case. Again, $25.99, 63% off for these. So that's been a really good deal that's been on for a minute. All right, for those who are just tuning in, welcome. You all are watching Cyrus Webb Presents here on Amazon Live. Today we're sharing with you guys some great deals, everything being under $100 in our broadcast for today here on Amazon. So if you're looking for some shopping for yourself, for the family or friends, some great gift ideas, I think we have some great items for you guys today. If you have any questions about anything you guys are seeing, feel free to be able to put those in the chat. We also have our friends joining us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. So if you guys see something that you have a question about, even if I've already covered it before you came in, make sure you drop it in the chat. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. Our next item is from Veep. And again, Veep is a product that I've been telling you guys about a lot too. They make for some great products for the home as well as for your vehicles. And that's where the air compressor comes in handy for today. So this is the Veep air compressor. It is $44.08. It's 21% off today. So why do I like this so much? Veep has done some great things. I initially had gotten full disclosure, had gotten a Veep air compressor to review. And it was one that you had to plug into your cigarette lighter. Well, I had a situation with my car at the time where my cigarette lighter wasn't working. Come to find out it was a fuse. It wasn't a serious thing. But the point was I couldn't use the air compressor that had the cigarette adapter. I couldn't use it to be able to inflate my tires and check my tires. So when I was checking online, I found that Veep had this one. This is a rechargeable air compressor. So you don't have to worry about a cigarette lighter. All you have to do is charge it, just like you charge your phone. Has another great feature too I'm going to tell you guys about here in a second. But when you turn it on, you press and hold the power button. You're able to preset it for your actual tire weight that you need. That's mine, 33.5. You can see there. And then once you do, what you do is you attach it to your tire. Hey, Crystal, good to be able to see you. Thank you so much for the follow on the Amazon Live side. Crystal, we're sharing some great deals today here for the weekend. Everything's under $100. We're just talking about the Veep air compressor. We've been on there for about half an hour, but if you see something in the carousel, Crystal, you have a question about, feel free to let me know. Even if I've already covered it, I'd be glad to go back through it for you. But I was just telling them about this Veep air compressor. So I like the fact that it charges. You don't have to, if you don't have a cigarette lighter, this works perfectly for you, because all you do is charge it like you charge your phone. And then, now it is loud, because keep in mind, you'll be doing this outside. I'm gonna go ahead and press the button, let you hear it. Okay, so that's enough of that. But so basically what will happen is, once it reaches the actual tire weight that you preset, it will automatically turn itself off. I like this so much. And again, this is not sponsored or anything from Veep. I had worked with them on another air compressor, but this is just my own experience with this particular one. I like this so much, I got one for my parents for their vehicle, because I like the fact that you don't have to worry about doing anything. You can literally take it out of your glove compartment, the trunk of your car, and be able to easily inflate your tires. Now, also the other thing is, if you just want to check your tire to see how much air you have in your tires, all you have to do is, when you turn it on, you don't have to press anything else. You just actually put it on the tire. It tells you how much weight is already in the tire there. Now, the other reason why this is a good deal from Veep, and again, this is something I found out just from myself when I ordered it. Not only is it a great tire inflator, it also is a power bank. So literally, that's why I said keep it in your glove compartment, because if you're traveling, you may have forgotten your charger or whatever. You can use this to be able to power up your phone. I'm going to take my same lamp that I showed you guys earlier that we plugged into the power station, and watch this. I can literally plug it into the air compressor. And look at that. It actually will power this. It will power, of course, your phone, that kind of thing. But again, really easy to be able to use. Again, so you have the air compressor and you have the power bank on this for $44.08. So it's a great way to be able to make sure that you're keeping not only your phones and everything charged, but also you can easily be able to inflate your tires. This time of year with the weather changing the way that it does, it's good to be able to check your tires at least once a month. Because here in Mississippi, we've gone from 80-degree weather to now 40-degree weather. So it's one of those things that definitely does come in handy. Again, the Veep air compressor, $44.08 is 21% off today. All right, we're going to move on to our next item here, and that is from Ultralight. And this is something I actually found out myself a couple of weeks ago. I was searching for some things for my mom. My mom wanted some extra light for her closet. And I went online and was trying to find some lights that would be easy to use. Now, in the past, I've told you guys about puck lights, which I still love my puck lights. But this light from Ultralight is one that's really cool. I'm going to tell you why. It's on sale right now for $12.95. So what's cool about this light from Ultralight, it's an LED light, and it looks just like a regular light on a light switch. You see that? Now, let me tell you why that comes in handy. It puts out a lot of light, but there's no wiring to do. All you have to do is attach it using either screws. You can use the 3M tape you see there, or it even has magnets there, depending on where you want it. So where can this go? You can put it in the hallway. I actually put one in my hallway. You can put it underneath your cabinets. My mom put hers in her closet. You can put it in your kitchen if you have a space that you need extra light on. And it turns on and off just like a regular light switch, but again, without the wiring. The other cool thing about this, it takes 4 AA batteries. That's all it takes to power it. Keep in mind, though, that the batteries do not come with it. So when you order this, if you don't have batteries, go ahead and get you some AA batteries. We've told you guys about before, you can get an 8-pack of Amazon Basic AA batteries for $6 here on Amazon. But definitely keep that in mind. You will need 4 of the AA batteries for this. And then once you have it up, look at the amount of light you get with this. All you do is flip the switch up and look at the amount of light. So a good amount of light you're able to get in a room, in a hall. Again, I put one in the hallway because the way my hallway is situated, going from my living room to the bathroom and bedrooms, is I have a light on the end toward the bathroom, but not when you're first coming out of the living room. So it's a great way to be able to add some extra light there. But also, as I mentioned, underneath your cabinets, your closet, wherever you may need some extra light. The other thing to keep in mind, I've told you guys about some great options for lights that have timers. This does not have a timer. So you will have to physically go and turn the light switch off, just like you turn off a regular light switch. So keep that in mind as well. But again, this is from Ultralight. This is the LED light. I love this thing. Again, $12.95 today. All right, if you're a content creator or just someone who has a lot of devices in your office, around your home, if you're doing work outside and you want a safe way to be able to plug them all up and not worry about causing any problems, you're going to really like this next item. We have this nice strip, this power strip. Get this. It has enough spots for 22 outlets. 22 3-prong outlets. Look at that thing. And it also has 6 USB ports on it as well. This is perfect for content creators. As you can see here, a nice long cord that you can easily be able to. It has the Velcro there when you're not using it, like when I'm not using it, this one here. I'm using one of these here in my home studio here. I have about 7 things plugged into mine. But again, you can plug up to 22 items into this particular power strip for $27.98. That is 36% off. 36% off today. So a really good deal. Again, and the cool thing about it, I mentioned safely, because it does have a surge protector on it. So that keeps you from causing any trouble in your home or your office. Definitely comes in handy if you have a lot of devices you want to be able to power or to stretch out. 22 outlets can go into this. And again, 6 USB ports. Let me focus it again there for you guys. 6 of the USB ports, as you can see there. A really good value. Again, the price is $27.98. All right, moving on to our next item is our wireless doorbell from Nicer. And again, full disclosure, I worked with Nicer on a similar doorbell, the one that I actually have in my home, a couple years ago. This is one I got for myself because my parents were looking for one for their home. And so when I got theirs, I liked the fact that there was a lot of features on this one. So I decided to be able to share it with you guys here on Amazon Live. So let me tell you about this particular wireless doorbell from Nicer. Now, the complaint that I've heard in the past from people who have talked to me about wireless doorbells is that they like the functionality of it, not having it do any wiring. But the fact is, typically what happens is when you have the receivers, when you're plugging them in, that means you're losing an outlet. Well, Nicer has figured out a way that you don't have to worry about that problem. You get two of these wall receivers, as you see here. But look at that. Has a built-in 3-prong plug. So yes, it takes a 3-prong plug, but it's giving you a 3-prong plug to still be able to use. So it's like it's not even taking up the space at all. The other cool thing about you getting two of the wall receivers is like I have just a 1-story home. But if you have a 2-story home or a larger home, this way you can put one of these receivers on one floor, one on another. So no matter where you are in your home, you can hear the doorbell when it's ringing. You only get one doorbell that comes with that, which is enough. When you press it, now I have one of these already plugged in, just to let you know. So I'm about to press this, so you're going to hear it, but it's because I have one of them already plugged in. But when you press the button, and I have the standard doorbell sound there, but you can be able to change the sound of it. Let me plug this into my power bank here, and I'll show you some of the other options you can have here. All right, so I'm going to change. So I'm plugging this into, remember I showed you guys this earlier. This is the power bank I showed you guys earlier. So I plugged the second one into this one because I wanted to be able to show you, you do have different options for the chimes to be able to use. Okay, so let's say we're going to use that one. So I just set it. I pressed the button there to be able to set it for that one. Okay, so now what's going to happen is when the doorbell rings, this one will play the doorbell chime I just set for this one, and the one that I already have plugged up here in the studio will play the standard one. So you notice that? So when I press it, so this is playing this one, but the other one is playing the basic. So that's the other cool thing. You can be able to, that's pretty long, but you get the picture. So again, when you press the doorbell here, they each will ring. I actually think that's a really good feature. Again, this is from Nicer. Again, $19.99. It's 39% off right now. Again, you get two of the wall receivers. They can be set easily, each one to be able to play their own chimes. This is great if you have a larger home or a 2-story home. Like I said, I have a 1-story home myself, but I'm just using one of the outlets here for myself, and then I use this one for the show here. But if you do have a 2-story home, you can put one on one floor, one on the other, so that you can hear the doorbell no matter where you may be in the house. So again, definitely comes in handy. A great deal too, a great price for that. Again, for $19.99. Okay. Going to move on to the next item. And as I mentioned, again, if you have any questions about anything that you're seeing today, as you can see, we have all of the products here with me today in the home studio. We'll be glad to be able to answer any questions. We have some new products that we've been using now the past week. I'm going to be sharing with you guys today too. But if you do have any questions, let me know. I'll be glad to be able to answer those for you. We're going to go into our adjustable lap desk now. And for me, I'm working pretty much everywhere. So whether I'm working in my home, sometimes I'm taking my mom to a doctor's appointment, and I still want to be able to work on my laptop. This laptop desk, this is really cool to be able to take with you. Now, let me tell you about the functionality of this. It's $33.99 right now, and let me show you why I like it. First of all, it's a nice wide size, okay? It does have the lip here to be able to catch your laptop and make sure it doesn't fall off, which I like that. The other thing is, look at the back of it. So if you're having this in your lap or even across your bed, it has like the beanbag bottom on it. which makes it really comfortable to be able to use. And you have this at the top as well as on the bottom. You can see there. And the actual desk, the way it works is this way. Oh, and let me say this too. I'm old school. I use a physical mouse, as you guys can see, even for our broadcast today. If you use a mouse like I do instead of using your finger, look at this. When you open it up, it also has a mouse pad that comes with it. So look at that. Take that out so you can see. And I'll show you how that clips on here in a bit. So when you open this up, you have this lip here, and this is what you use to be able to adjust your height for your actual desk. So you can work at an incline if you'd like to. And then all you have to do is attach, if you do use a mouse like I do, you see it has a little clip there. This clip just slides in here and it locks in place. So there it is. It locks in place. So there you're able to work comfortably, really easy. Again, $33.99 is the price. I love this thing. And then when you're finished with it, all you do is lift this up. You see the lip goes down. And then, of course, if you have the mouse pad here, you have to press the button to release it. And that releases it. And then it stores right back inside. I love the fact that it has a designated spot, so you don't have to worry about it sliding all over the place. And then you just shut it back, and it locks in place. And so you're ready to store it easily. And it also carries easily, too. As you can see, it has the built-in handle there. Again, $33.99. Over 5,000 reviews for this. Not surprising that people love it. I know I do when I'm, again, working on the couch or if I'm out, like I said, in an appointment. Easy way to be able to keep working comfortably. All right. I mentioned to you guys about the Homedic water fountain earlier, but you probably also noticed my jellyfish lava lamp here. It has a multicolor. I love this thing. You can see the jellyfish. You get 3 of them with this swimming around in there. I love the look of this. And it is on sale right now for $19.99. It's 23% off. So what is cool about this is it's very easy to set up. I like the look of it. As you can see, the water looks very clean. The water, you have to clean this about, I think I clean mine about once a month, not more than that. And it's very easy to clean. You take the jellyfish out. You empty out this water, rinse it out. You fill it back up with water. You put just a spot of a dishwashing liquid in. That's what helps the jellyfish to swim in it. And then you put the jellyfish back in. You turn it on. You're all set to go. So again, as you can see, it looks really cool. You can see the colors changing there. The on and off switch is here on the front. So that turns it off there. And then you'll see the jellyfish settle down to the bottom there. And then, of course, when you turn it back on, that's when they're activated and they start moving around again. Again, $19.99 is the price, 23% off. Again, this is a jellyfish lava lamp here. And again, this is great for the kids. This is what I was talking about with gift ideas. But also just for you, too. I think it's very relaxing, very colorful, too. All right, let's talk about a Bluetooth speaker. Now, this is one, I like this one by Fleisch. I actually just bought another one for my laptop, but this one actually is attached to my Kindle. So when I'm listening in the morning time, in particular, I may be watching a YouTube video, watching something on Amazon Prime. I love the fact that this is one of those things that's easy to be able to amplify the sound, and it's easy to connect. So it does talk to you to let you know when it connects. Very easy to set up. Now, again, I'm going to turn it on, but you're going to hear it say it's connected. That's because I already have it connected to my Kindle that you guys see here. But when you get it, of course, you can easily be able to figure out if you want to connect to your laptop or, of course, to whatever other device, even your phone. It does that really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here so you guys can hear it. And this is $16.99 today.
Bluetooth connected.
So you hear it says it's connected, which, I mean, it would be because I already have it connected to my Kindle. So I'm just going to play a little bit of music so you guys can hear how good it sounds, and also show you some of the other functionality of it. It's easy to be able to charge. You'll notice it has a lip here. You're able to lift here, and that's where your charging is able to happen. Also, you'll see it has a place for an auxiliary cord. You can be able to attach it that way as well instead of using the Bluetooth functionality. I'm just going to play a little bit of music here. Let's see what we got on here. Go into Amazon Music and go to my library here. And just something just to show you just how good the sound is on this thing. Let's see. Okay, let's try that. A little bit of. I've just gotten some neon-y here, so I'll let you guys hear this. And you'll notice that how the lights change on the bottom. Really good sound, as you can tell. Then of course you can turn it down. And again, this can be controlled from your laptop, from your Kindle, or your phone. And here's a section with some good bass on it. So you can hear the sound of it there. I mean, really good sound on it. Again, $16.99 is the price for the Flash Mini Bluetooth speaker. I really like this thing. It's very powerful too, as you can tell there. Again, $16.99, that's 15% off. All right, going to move on to our next item, which is our rechargeable vacuum cleaner. Now, I've been telling you guys about this for a minute too, and what's cool about this is it comes with its own carrying case. You can be able to use it, of course, for your vehicle or for your stairs, that kind of thing in the house. I love the fact it has a nice large section to be able to catch your debris when you're cleaning. Now, the thing to keep in mind with this, it is $25.99. It was on sale last week. The sale is off. But even for $25.99, it's still a good buy. It does come with your attachment, so keep that in mind. Of course, your charging cord and your carrying case. Has a nice large capacity to be able to catch debris. There's only one power level, though. There's no high, medium, that kind of thing. When you turn it on, you can see there, it is just one speed on it. But again, really easy to be able to use. That button there is how you're able to disconnect the container to be able to empty it. It does come with your extra filter, though, so keep that in mind as well. But the filter is very easy to clean. I use a little paintbrush to clean mine, or you can be able to rinse it out with water and just let it air dry. But again, this definitely comes in handy around the house as well as for your vehicle for $25.99. All right, going to move on to our next item here, and that is our bug zapper. And I've had mine now for a couple of years. It was on a good sale last week. It's off the sale, but it's still worth the price. It's $37.99. The thing about this, so there are a couple of things. Again, I've had mine for a while now, so I can tell you what I know about it. So the thing about this is you'll notice that there is a solar panel on the top of it. I don't want you to think, though, because it has a solar panel, that it is meant to stay outdoors, because it's not. Okay? It's not meant to stay outdoors. The reason why the solar panel comes in handy is if you're camping and you have it hanging inside of your tent, that's perfect. If you're spending time outside, that's perfect. I have mine, the one that I actually have for the house, I have it sitting on my front porch. It's sitting on the front porch, which is covered, but it still is where it can get light. That's fine. You don't want this to stay outside because you will damage the unit, of course, if it gets wet. So I just want to let you guys know that. It has a solar panel. That's great. But you don't just have to use it that way. If you notice on the back, there's a lip there. You can be able to charge it just like you charge up your phone. That kind of thing comes with the charging cord. Now, you get the actual bug zapper light, and it works really well. My parents I got them one of these. They have it in their sitting room. So when you walk in their house from the outside, there's a sitting room there. And so they have it there because a lot of times where we live in the country, that's where the bugs, when you first open the door, that's where the bugs can come in. They have theirs sitting there. I have mine on the front porch. You can be able to have it inside the house as well. But let me tell you a trick, which also is cool. If you have it sitting inside the house, because when you click on the listing, you'll see some people have it in their bedrooms, that kind of thing. That's because you can use artificial light to charge this too. You can use artificial light, like if you have an area that is lit, you can have it sitting there. It can actually be able to charge that way. Or, of course, as I mentioned, you can charge it using the back portion there. So either one of those works. Again, this is what the light looks like on for the bug zapper. It's easy to be able to clean. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. But it also has a flashlight on it, which also this is this button here. So again, if you are using it for camping, that kind of thing, you see that has a nice light on it too. And that light goes all the way around the unit. And then if you turn it off, you can see there, that's the light off. So again, $37.99. It's a good value, even without the deal. I wish you guys could have gotten it when it was on the deal. But even for that price, it's worth it. It works well, and it's easy to clean. All right, we were talking earlier about using the laptop desk, but one thing that also comes in handy, and again, I've had to use this as well, is when you have a situation where you're doing content creation and you may need an extra light. Now, that's what I'm actually using here. I'm literally using it for the show here. I'm about to show it to you. It's $25.99 right now. It's 35% off. I'm going to move this around so you guys can see it. This is the desktop ring light here. This is what it looks like. It's USB powered. You can see I'm actually using it. I have my phone there inside of it. It has a phone holder that can be adjusted horizontal as well as vertical. I like that. Also, I like the fact that the actual ring light can be adjusted up and down. So again, for content creators, this works out really well. It is plugged in by USB. I do have mine plugged in. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so you can see it. So you can see that's the light there. And you're able to adjust the light. So you can see there, make it softer if you'd like to. Now, the other great thing about this is I have it to the lowest level, but you can actually raise the ring light as well. So look at that. You can lengthen it out. Keep in mind, though, this is not meant to sit on the floor. It does have a nice flat base on it, as you can see there. But it is meant to sit on your desk. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to be tall enough to be sitting on the floor unless you're working on the floor. But this is as high as it goes, this link here. And then you can drop it back down, which is where I had it. I'm going to drop it back down for you guys so you can see there. And lock it back into place. I like that. You can easily lock it into place as well. So again, it is $25.99. It's 35% off today. Definitely comes in handy. Great for content creators, but also, of course, for Zoom meetings, that kind of thing as well. Anything that you may want to be able just to add some extra light to something that you're doing, this definitely comes in handy. And for that price, I like the fact, too, that it has the phone holder that's adjustable as well. Okay. All right. Going to move on to our next item, and that is our Snap Fresh cordless scissors. And again, I've been telling you guys about this too from Snap Fresh. I got these initially, got one of these from my mom who does sewing. So she's always cutting fabric, that kind of thing. And she does have arthritis. So I was looking for something that would be able to help her. And this is what I came up with. Now, I'm going to actually show you this in action, but I do want to tell you this. You want to get the Snap Fresh cordless scissors, not for speed, but for safety and ease of use. Okay. So if you're looking for something that's just going to zip through something, this is not what this is for. It is $29.99. It's 25% off right now. I'm going to show you cutting a few things. Like I mentioned, my mom uses it for cloth. It also has some great safety features as well. I'll go through those for you. I have some cardboard here. We're going to cut just a piece of cardboard and also just a piece of paper as well. We'll cut that too. just to show you how it works. But let me show you the safety features of this first. You get a guard that is over the actual blade, and it does come with an extra blade, just so you know that. Also, so that's one safety feature. The second thing is, this is how you operate is by pressing the trigger. But you notice I'm pressing the trigger and nothing's happening. That's because you have to use the safety button as well, which I love that. So you have to press the button that you see here. Press the button as well as the trigger. When you press them both together, like I'm doing there, so I'm pressing the button, then it works. Okay, so I like that as a great safety feature, so that way you don't accidentally start turning it on when you don't mean to. So again, cutting it is really good. What have I used it for? I've used it for paper. I've used it for cardboard. I've used it for towel. I've used it for carpet. Like I said, my mom uses it for cloth. So let me just show you how easy it is to be able to use. Here is the cardboard here. You can see there, that's the cardboard. And again, all you do is press the button and the trigger. You can see cuts really well. No snagging or anything like that. So that's great. For paper, it's the same thing. But again, the main thing is this is all about safety and ease of use. So it cuts through that easily. And then here's some thinner paper here. You can see just cuts right through there. Really easy to use. Again, you just have to press the button and the trigger together to operate it. Again, I love the safety features on this. $29.99 is the price, 25% off. All right. Windbridge voice amplifier. It is that time to talk about Windbridge. Now, let me tell you, I've been doing this whole show today purposely without using the Windbridge voice amplifier because I want you guys to see the difference. I do in-person events here in my home state and when I'm traveling. And Windbridge is a company I found out about 5 years ago. I worked with them 5 years ago. This is not sponsored today by them. But because I love their products so much, I want to be able to share them with you because they're on sale. They were on a better sale last week, but this price is still good today. So the Windbridge voice amplifier is great for speakers. It's great for authors, those who do in-person events, for teachers. This allows you to be able to amplify your voice for an audience. I love it. It is $34.97. It's 41% off. Regular price is $59. You get your rechargeable speaker, as you can see there. That's what you actually charge. And then you get your headset. So again, I've been doing this whole show today without it. Sometimes you'll see me. I did a show, a couple of shows this past week using the whole show. But again, you're able to easily adjust the microphone. You plug the microphone into the headset into the unit, and then you turn it on. And there you can tell the difference. So this is really cool from Windbridge. Again, this is not sponsored by them today. I did work with them 5 years ago when I first was introduced to them. Really fell in love with their products. So again, even though I don't work with them officially now, every time I get a chance, I tell people about their products because I like the products. Again, $34.97 is the price. That's 41% off right now. And this has a, as you can see there, opportunity to be able to put it on your belt. If you don't have a belt, you can be able to put it on your desk or another surface. Keep in mind, the main thing is you don't want to have the speaker too close to the microphone because then you get that nasty feedback. But as you can tell here, really easy to be able to hear with this. You can adjust the volume on the actual speaker, and you can adjust your microphone so that it's nice and comfortable for you. So again, the Windbridge voice amplifying system, I'm just going to keep it on for the rest of the show, but it definitely comes in handy for speakers, for authors, those doing in-person events, outdoor events in particular. Again, when you see me out doing events here, you always see me using this unit because it definitely makes it a lot easier. But again, $34.97 today, 41% off, a really good deal. And definitely comes in handy. Again, teacher appreciation is coming up. Maybe a great gift idea for your favorite teacher that your kids may have. All right, let's go ahead and get into safety and also things that are definitely good for daily use. The next 3 items I'm going to be telling you guys about today are great for that. Starting with our first aid kit. This is the 57-piece first aid kit. It is $16.19. It's 24% off right now. So let me tell you why this is good. Well, it should be obvious. Everyone needs a first aid kit because you never know what's going to happen. Why do I like this particular one so much? Because it allows you to see exactly what is in it when you get it, which I love. Everything is listed there on the back. Now, let me tell you why this is important. I'm a single guy, but if you have a family, I love the fact that you can be able to literally say to the family, hey, if you take something out of the first aid kit, a band-aid, some burn ointment, or some gloves or scissors, let me know so I can replenish it. That way you can head over to Amazon, get it for yourself. So what do you get inside of the kit? I've been using mine, of course. I have one here in the home studio, one for the bathroom. I did have someone watching us on Amazon Live said they keep one in their vehicle, and so today I need to order one for my vehicle because I don't have one in the vehicle. But that makes sense. An accident can happen in the house or in the vehicle. So as you can see there, it does have your burn ointments. It has gloves, has your gauzes, different things. Now, what I do in mine, I add extra bandages in my actual first aid kit because that's what I use the most. It also has your tape. You can see there. Again, I mentioned the gauzes. You have your ointments there. A lot of different things that definitely come in handy for you. You may want to add those little packs of Tylenol or pain reliever, that kind of thing in yours. But that's the great thing too. Even though it comes with the 57 pieces, you can be able to add your own items as well. The main thing too is to let the family know where it is, because the worst thing is to need a first aid kit and no one knows where it is. So again, I have one here in the home studio, one in the bathroom. You can be able to hang it. I don't hang mine personally. I just have it sitting on the counter because I just didn't hang it. But you can hang it, as you can see there. You can be able to hang it up. But again, $16.19 is the price. That's 24% off. Now, speaking of the first aid kit, let me tell you about this next item. Now, Care Touch, full disclosure, I do work with Care Touch. I like their products. I started with them probably a little over a year ago. They make things pretty much that makes life easier. And one of those things is these alcohol prep pads. Now, what initially attracted me to Care Touch, to be quite honest with you, my mom is a diabetic. So she's always having to test her blood sugar, which of course means she uses the alcohol pads. This set from Care Touch is the 300. But also, if you get a paper cut or something, it's great to be able to have these. They're individually packaged, which I like, so you can be able to spread them out, have them in different rooms. Of course, put them in your first aid kit. That also makes them where you know exactly where they are. But I do like the fact, I mean, they do, and let's be honest, not all alcohol prep pads have a good amount of alcohol on them. Care Touch is a brand that does, so I was really excited about being able to work with them. $10.99 is the price. $10.99 is the price. Again, you get 300 of the alcohol prep pads. So that's a really good deal. All right, now for those who have four eyes like I do, if you have any surface like a laptop, a Kindle, and my Kindle screen is definitely in need of a cleaning, as you can see there. I'm going to be able to use the other product from Care Touch, which is their cleaning wipes. Now these, you actually get 210 of these, and you can see as it shows you right on the packaging there, you can be using them for your glasses, your phone, your tablets, your camera lenses. This is $12.95. $12.95 for 210 of these. So let's go ahead and let's clean up my Kindle screen there. Again, they are individually packaged as well. And let me tell you, the size on these is really good too. Now, the alcohol prep pads that I was just telling you guys about are smaller, as you would imagine. But look at the size of these, the wipes. The wipes are really good size. Look at that. So these are great for your glasses. Also, of course, for like your Kindle, your tablet, your phone, to be able to clean those up. Really easy just to be able to use. And then when you're finished, just throw it away. And again, I use mine for my glasses. I use them for my laptop screens, for my phones. It's a great way to be able to keep them clean. It's funny, when I was getting ready to start today's broadcast, I was like, you know what? I really need to clean this Kindle screen. But the thing is, I get to do it with you guys here using my Care Touch. So see the difference there? Really cool, really easy to be able to use. And again, once you're finished, you just throw them away. And this one's still kind of wet, so I can actually use it right here on my lava lamp to wipe that down. But again, these definitely have a lot of different functionalities you can be able to use to be able to wipe down surfaces. And again, the size of them is really good too, which I like, which makes it easy for you too. And again, these are the Care Touch wipes for your lens and screens. You get 210 of these for $12.95. That's 22% off. All right, let's talk about our solar lantern here as we're wrapping up today. Our solar lantern is on sale right now for $15.99. Now, this is something I've had now for a couple of years. Again, this is great for, now this, let me tell you this is actually good for outdoors. You can use this outdoor and keep it outdoors. So if you want to hang it in your trees, you can do that. It is a nice aluminum surface here. You have a power button here as well as your solar panel there. It's on sale right now for $15.99. That's 48% off. When you press the power button and you cover up the screen, you see that? You see how it lit? So I take that off. Just watch this section right up in here. But see when I cover up the solar panel, see how it lights up? Now here's the other cool thing, and you guys can actually see this. You see how it reflects on the surface here? Look over here. It actually reflects on the surface around it too. So the design is showing up on the actual surface. So look underneath the lantern there. You see that? See? You can see the design there. So again, this is really cool. And the main thing is put it where there's good sunlight or good artificial light for that, for the solar panel. And then once it's dark or when you cover it, that's when it lights up. Again, this can be hung or sat on a flat surface, but the price is $15.99. That's 48% off. I just turned it back off, so now you see it's off. That's a great way too to be able to reserve the life. All right, we're going to move on to our next item, and then we have some personalized items to be able to talk about. I actually introduced this to you guys this week, so I want to be able to tell you about them. So if you're looking for a nice personalized gift, now I'm going to tell you about this, what I got. I'm actually going to show it to you as well, but I also want to give you a couple of caveats just to kind of keep in mind. This is a 14 by 14 pillowcase cover, okay? Now, I personalized it with my grandmother and myself. This is a photo we took the year before she passed away in 2014. So you can see there. I love the look of this. Now, the cool thing about this pillowcase is as good as the picture is as good as the quality of the pillowcase. And look, it's on both sides, as you can see there. It's a picture of us together. This is $5.99. Now you say, Cyrus, that's a really good price. Are you sure? Yes. Now let me tell you, the quality of it is really good. Again, this is a 14-inch by 14-inch. Now here's the asterisk, though, you need to know about this. $5.99 is the price. Okay. However, there is a shipping price too. Let me go and look real quick. I'm going to my orders here. On Amazon, because I want to be able to help you guys understand a couple things about this. Do I like the product? I love the product, but you do need to know just a couple things when you're placing the order for yourself. So what I'm going to do, I just pulled it up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you so you can actually just see. I don't mind you seeing when I purchased mine, and then that way you can better understand. Okay, so I'm showing my screen with you guys now. So this is what you can see. I bought mine February the 9th. Okay, this is the 14-inch by 14-inch. Okay, $5.99. As I mentioned, that's the price. But look at this. There is a delivery fee of $5.99. That's still not bad. Okay, $5.99 is a delivery fee. You customize it and all of that. Now, this is what you need to notice, though. Notice where it says the delivery by March 23rd to April 4th. If you're expecting this to get it to you in a couple of days, that's not going to happen. It took me about 2 weeks to get mine, which was not bad. There was not a rush. The reason why I'm even telling you this, honestly, is because it's a great product, but I want you to be mindful of the fact that if you order this, you need to, if you're going to get it for a gift or something, you need to think in advance because it's going to take at least 2 weeks to get to you. At least 2 weeks. So again, you see when I ordered mine, it came within that 2 week time frame. The quality of it, I love. You're able to upload the photo that you want easily. All of that part is easy. Keep in mind it is $5.99, but there is a $5.99 delivery fee or shipping fee that goes with that. So you're looking at about $13 plus taxes, which is not bad. And then, of course, couple in the fact that you're going to wait a couple of weeks. So again, if you're getting it for a gift idea, plan ahead. That's the main point here. But the end result is a quality product. And this can be machine washed, but not dry. I wouldn't recommend drying it, but it can be machine washed. All right, so the next thing we want to talk about, this is something brand new for us that I actually just introduced yesterday. If you're looking for some pillows for a couch, which I was, I had to get two products. One is from a company named Utopia, and the other one actually had the actual covers that I wanted. So this is the covers that I got. They're $10.79. They're on sale right now for 43% off. So let me go back here just so you guys can get an idea of these. And again, I'm always sharing this with you guys because I want to be transparent with you. These are the 18-inch by 18-inch that I have, okay? 18 inches by 18 inches. Really nice design on these, as you can see. Now, keep in mind, this is just the pillow cover. You get two of these for $10.79. That is 43% off. So you get two of these. Again, nice design, looks really good. What you will need to buy, though, are the inserts. So what I did, I bought a 4-pack from Utopia for $24.99. That's 17% off. This is the packaging that the inserts come in. So they come in a package like this. Come packaged really nice. So again, you get 4 of the 18-inch by 18-inch inserts for $24.99. Now, on the show yesterday, I actually showed you me opening this up, and this is what it looks like when you put the insert inside. So you can see really nice pillow, really nice design. Love the texture on this as well. As you can see, really nice texture on it. And again, keep in mind, though, it's two different products. So you have to buy the pillowcase cover, okay? And the cover, again, just to remind you, is $10.79. You get two of them. Here's the other one here. And then you're going to need your inserts. And your inserts for the 18 by 18 from Utopia, you get 4 of them for $24.99. So just want to remind you of that it's two different things. When you get these, there are no inserts with them. Okay? All right, and there you have it. That is a look at our deals for the day. I hope you guys were able to find something that you can be able to have for yourself. Also, of course, for your family and friends. Some great gift ideas there, too. If you notice, some of them can be personalized, which is cool. But others just make for some great ideas. And everything, again, was under $100 today. I appreciate you guys being with us for the broadcast. Again, if you're on the Amazon Live side, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that follow button either here in this corner or down below so you can stay connected with all of our broadcasts here. We do thank you guys for joining us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. I appreciate you guys being with us as well. Until next time, you all make it a great one, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.